Hello and welcome to the Game Week 9 vlog. Today has been a stressful day. I've been making transfers, which I now regret. I was really adamant on bench boosting this game week and I've brought in Reece James for Alderete. I think it could be okay. 1 second, because I read something on the scout site that made me want to bring in James. Okay, I quote, "He's the joint leading defender for goals and assists combined this season, and with Sunderland 18th for key passes conceded from their left flank, he will be pushing hard for inclusion." That's why I brought in Reece James. I think it's fun. I'm worried about the fact that he'll get injured, but he's looking so good. And it is just that injury scare that's preventing me from going there. It's cheaper than Kukurea. I love Chelsea. Chelsea have got really good fixtures. I've got the funds. I haven't brought in Enzo yet. I'd like to bring in Enzo at some point, but I think now I've got João Pedro and Reece James. Providing fitness remains good, we should be okay for the next couple of game weeks. 5.5 million is a bit pricier for a defender, but here we are. Anyway, I'm not sure if I am going to bench boost. Again, here we go. Some more stats for you. Calm down, sit down, everyone. So currently on my bench, I have got Dubravka against Wolves, Reinders against Villa, and then Gahey and Sarr. Now, I know, Arsenal have currently got the best defence in the league and their expected goals conceded per 90 is 0.60. Very good going. However, who's got the best attack in the league? Palace, with an XG per 90 of 2.17. First out of all the teams. We've got the best attack versus the best defence. Who is going to win? I've been looking at previous results between Arsenal and Palace. It is very much favouring Palace, Arsenal for this one. But there's still hope. And imagine the joy if I've backed the underdog, I've bench boosted, and it's just ranks gone into oblivion in a good way. We're getting green arrows. But then I think about how my team has been doing for the last couple of game weeks, and that just feels very optimistic. And also that does mean I've got 2 Leeds players in my starting 11 too. And even though they're against West Ham, I don't know if I'm fully backing them. So it's a tricky one this week. And I also wanted to risk captaincy on Semenyo, but we are not in a position to be able to make any risks like that. So I am captaining Haaland as per usual. And I've still got 1 free transfer, which I'm going to roll. I'm not going to make any more transfers because I shouldn't have done the Reece James transfer. As I'm probably leaning towards not bench boosting, and I didn't really need to have that Alderete spot filled, but we are where we are. I was left to my own devices for 10 minutes and look what happens. I'm just in a real pickle. I'm stressed this game week. It's Friday deadlines. Friday deadlines are not good for me because the last one there was a Friday deadline was wildcard week. Now it's this. I think I'm better on a Saturday because you just get up and go and lock your transfers in and that's fine. Whereas a Friday, I've had all afternoon to think about it. I've been watching team news and injury streams on Scout. I've been looking up stats, all sorts. I want to bring him at Bumo next week as well because he looks decent against Forest, but I need to see how Forest are playing. My bench boost actually doesn't look too bad for game week 11, and by then I'll have 3 free transfers to play around with, so maybe I could bolster it that way. Probably not going to bench boost. I'm currently getting ready for a Halloween party, so I'm going to quickly change into my outfit and then I'll make a decision about bench boost. So 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you can hear me under this. Hold on, let me just do a little sound test. Okay, sounds fine, so that's good. I'm leaning towards not bench boosting, I think. My FPL nemesis is always also benching Reinders, which makes me feel a little bit better. So this will be my team. Now, I've got Pope and goal. Do I? Yeah. No, I do. So I'm going to have Pope and goal. And then I'm going 4 at the back, which I don't tend to do. I don't know if I've done that this season, or I think I did, and it didn't go very well. So hopefully this is a little bit more successful. And then Semenyo, Stack, Rice. Stack is just the one that I'm a little bit...
Stop looking at me. Oh my god.
That was like a jump scare. I could just see you in the viewfinder.
You look so surprised.
Do you want to look at my team? I broke it as that I was doing Reece James today, and my Face ID doesn't work, obviously.
Imagine if it did.
So,
it's when I know you're smiling and yet the mask is coming.
Do you want to talk about my team? I'm not feeling fabulous about benching double Palace.
You look fabulous.
Thank you. Can you stop?
No. Oh. Right. So you've done James in for
Alderete, which was pointless, but we are where we are.
So Gabriel, if he's out, you'll have Gahey coming in. That's not great.
That's not bad.
Benching Reinders, like me, for a Leeds player. That's what I'm doing as well.
Yeah, I don't feel great about that. Although we have different Leeds players. He's got Calvert-Lewin.
Rodon over Reinders.
Oh no, he's not looking as good. Should I do Reinders?
I don't want to advise you. I mean, there's not a scout article that says that West Ham are like the worst team for conceding set piece chances, and he'll be on the end of them. Playing 2 Leeds players over Reinders worries me a bit, but that's just me. I mean, it looks good. I mean, if Leeds win, we're both going to be happy tonight.
How long have we got till deadline? Oh, just under an hour. Oh, Reinders.
Oh, God.
This is the real selling point of the outfit. They're not very comfortable though, but they do the job. You against your FPL team. So I have changed my benching order slightly. Actually, I've changed quite a lot. So I've put Sarr first on my bench. So if Gabriel's out, he'll come in. And then I have brought in Reinders instead of Stack, which could age terribly. But we will see. And then you've still got Reinders benched.
Yes.
I just say the deadline's gone. I just said to Az, I get so fixated on certain things. I should have done Sarr over Reinders.
Why?
Az has said no, because I think Sarr's better, and then I can spread my players rather than having double City. Oh. I wanted to zoom in on my eyes, but I've just zoomed in on Dobby's nostrils. This looks sus. This looks like someone is being teabagged. Hello, I have just gone back and Rodon scored. Az is still out, and at the start of the party, really early on, he was like, Rodon scored, and looked at me really dramatically, and I thought, that's good news, and then I realised he'd gone for Goodmanson, and I think Goodmanson also got taken off early. God, that guy can't catch a break. Not Goodmanson, Az. But I'm on 13 points from 1. Can you see that? 13 points from 1. I haven't had this level of luck. Also, Stack, 0 points, 0 minutes. Let me check that it's definitely 0 minutes. And it's confirmed 0 minutes played from Stack. So bench boost, looks like it was the right idea not to play it. If Gabriel ends up being injured, then definitely the right idea. But I'm glad that I didn't play the bench boost, because I would have been happy about Rodon, but not happy about the Stack situation. 13 points from Stack. First fixture of the season. And Az is on, like, what? Appearance points, maybe? Should I check his... Az Phillips. Oh, no. Oh, he had Calvert-Lewin. He had Calvert-Lewin who didn't get anything. Well, he did. He got 2 points. Az is on 3 points. Az is on 3 points from 2 players. Oh my goodness, he's going to hate me when he sees me react to that. But I'm sorry, Az. That was a F up. Calvert-Lewin 2 points. Goodmanson 1 point. Oh God, that's so bad. I'll be nice, obviously, when he comes back. I probably won't film him this evening because he's not going to be very happy. Although it's 25 past midnight and he's still out, so I'm sure he's having a lovely time of forgetting all about FPL. But having 2 players in a game against West Ham and having 3 points, and I've got 1 player and I've got 13 points, that's a brutal swing.
Playing 2 Leeds players over Reinders worries me a bit.
Absolutely brutal. That's horrible. Poor Az. Anyway, that's the first fixture of the game week. We've got a long game week to go. He's benched Reinders and I've played Reinders. That could be another fallout. Who has he got? He's got Enzo, who I don't have, so I'm jealous about that. He's also got Saka and Gordon, jealous of those. Senesi, Gabriel, Pope, we're exactly the same in defence left. So, and then we've both got the same. I've got João Pedro. If João Pedro, oh God. João Pedro will be his breaking point because he hates João Pedro playing for Chelsea now. Interesting. It's a big old week in the Phillips to Caravac household, but I am pleased. Jake Phillips, are you happy? I think he's fairly pleased. Oh, he's trying to avoid because I think he's got his loyalty with Az, but obviously he's happy for me. 13 points. You think that's skill? Real skill. That is pure skill. Rodon 13 points. Very cosy scenes. It's been a tough day. Bruno's about to take a free kick for United. I swear, if it does anything. Hey, good defending from Brighton. Was it not? Yeah, it was. Yeah, look, number 8.
I am Jose Mourinho.
Az has been bad, in a bad way today. We've had a very busy day. We went to mini golf with our friends. We've been out for lunch, and
I'm too old to drink as much as I did.
he got back at 3 a.m. But Reece James lost a clean sheet, great. Voltemada blanked, so that's positive. Enzo blanked, another positive, because those were the transfers I was going to do this week, so I don't feel too disheartened. We were walking home, and I was saying it wasn't the right move really to do Reece James in, and that was more for the bench boost, which didn't end up activating. But Sunderland at home, I was just absolutely convinced he was going to get something. And the fact that we lost 2-1, I'm really glad that I wasn't in to watch that, because it would have put me in a very, very bad mood. And now we are 18 minutes into the Brighton game. Brighton seem to be dominating so far. They worry me, because this is the kind of game Brighton will step up and they'll win. But it's also the kind of game they will play phenomenally until the 92nd minute and then concede. But fingers crossed for a Brighton win and a Bruno blank. Bloody Cunha. Cunha scored. First goal for Man U. Please, it's probably a long time coming for him. We are both interested this game in Mbeumo, as was hyping him up, and he wanted to get him in for this fixture. And then I'm interested in him next week against Nottingham Forest. So it'll be fun to see. Well, it won't be fun to see. Hopefully he doesn't get anything against the mighty Seagulls. Not just an assist for Casemiro, he's just scored. So Brighton are 2-0 down. I'm not even going to bother filming ads because he's going through enough today, let alone having this to add on to it.
Sloppy, giving the ball away.
Update, it's gone through as an own goal. Of course, Mbeumo has scored, which makes me so tempted to bring him in next week against Forest. And Az is upset because obviously he was talking about bringing him in, but decided to stick with Gordon against Fulham. Oh, honestly. Brighton make no sense. It's now 3-2 in added time. There's still like 5 minutes to go. If they can get a draw from this, that is absolutely huge. This is a terrible outcome because Brighton have lost. And also, I think I said earlier, we spent our walk home talking about Mbeumo's going to go off. You were like, oh, I was going to get him, but I was stuck with Gordon. And then Mbeumo's just scored a second goal.
Imagine if I'd done Gordon to Mbeumo though.
You'd be a hero.
And then Gordon got a hat-trick. I just... overthinking things.
We've had goals. Matty Cash scored an absolute screamer against City, and then Bournemouth have just scored. Unfortunately, it's not Semenyo, so I'm not interested. And we are 26 minutes in to Arsenal Palace. I've got Rice, he's got Saka, both got Gyökeres, both got Gabriel. So
the Bournemouth goal was direct from a corner. As in he took the corner and it went in.
Whoa, now that is a skill. Also, this isn't relevant at all because no one has him anymore, but Chris Wood wasn't in the squad. Gyökeres looks very slow, we've decided. He looked like he had a pocket full of weights. Anything to add, Charles?
No, that's how I describe it. Pocket full of weights.
Pocket full of weights. Written in the stars that Ez's first goal for Arsenal is going to be against Palace.
Yeah.
Nice Gabriel assist. It was Rice got the assist to the assist, which is always nice to see. But 1-0. 1-0 at 39 minutes. I called this earlier, Shan Larson goal. So the Dubravka clean sheet is gone. It was a penalty. We were just because I was getting frustrated that I'd played Pope over Dubravka. If he'd have made a penalty save, that would have been infuriating, but my own fault. But it's gone, so who cares? Another goal on this Wild Sunday. It was Krupa Jr. Wolves have now scored 2, so that is good about Dubravka. Also, I had a pain on my head, and I was like, what is this? And then I remembered I headbutted a giant rhino statue yesterday. So it's obviously left a little bit of a bump. Coming to you with breaking news. Now, I don't check things during games. I've said that before. Az does. Az has just come to me with some intel that maybe it was Rice's assist and Gabriel didn't touch it, in which case that would be massive. And now I've got my hopes up, so I hope that is what's happened. What a roller coaster. It just had almost Rice to Gabriel, then on the rebound Rice had another shot, missed it, and then Saka tried to shoot from far and it would have been I'm just watching it now. It hit the crossbar and then Rice hit the post. That was so close. Ralph just blocked my view as Rice was taking a corner, and then the commentator said it was Rice's worst corner of the season. So thanks, Ralph, for hiding me from that pain. Up the Reds. Saka's come off, so I can now watch this game. Everything that happened, I was like, oh God, is that Saka? Is that going to be Saka? And now he's off, so I can relax. And a penalty. I was really scared that he was going to get a penalty. There was almost then a Rice assist for a Gabriel goal. Again. Now Gabriel's on the floor. Looks like he's whacked his nuts. The commentators just said that in a much nicer way. They said he's hit the post in a particular area. Oh, God. They just showed it in slow motion. I don't have balls, but geez. That looked like it really hurt. Oh, no. Oh, this is horrible. For that nut-crushing almost goal, it would have actually been a Gyökeres header, which would have been so good for both of us. But alas, it did not happen. Gyökeres, so frustrating to own him. Rice is off at 82 minutes, clean sheet point locked in, got the assist. Cannot go wrong with that. If Palace do want to score, I'm happy to lose the Gabriel clean sheet. Oh no, he didn't get the assist.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, so Rice didn't get the assist.
I got the assist.
Yeah, I'm talking about Gabriel.
Oh, yeah.
God,
Rice got the assist.
this guy. I was going to say I'm happy because Gabriel got the assist, but obviously he didn't. So then I just wouldn't have a Gabriel clean sheet. Probably don't want that to happen then. Those double Arsenal defences. Gyökeres out for someone, and then maybe Reece James up to Timber will be the way to go. Or maybe even doing Pope to Raya. I would think. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief because Haaland scored in the 90th minute. So a captaincy return. I was starting to give up hope, I won't lie, but we are good. He is still, what's the word? Still going, still kicking, still scoring. Ads has informed me that VAR is involved. So TBC. It's been ruled out. Oh, that's so annoying. I went from, I'd given up hope, got excited, back to worse than where I was before. On the plus side, I was going to captain Semenyo and go for Haaland, and he's blanked, so it's not really too much I could have done. That is my team 100% done. So I'm currently on 46 points, but bonus needs to come in. I think Gabriel got 3 and Rice got 1. Senesi's on 5 points, so I'm guessing he got a yellow card. Correct, he did get a yellow card. But for that game, the bonus are Tavernier, 35, Trafford. Okay, no one I've got. Bit of a pants game week, not too much going on. Reece James probably didn't have to do that transfer. That was pure panic, but thank you to FPL Nightmare, because his comment was the final straw that got me to not use my bench boost, because my bench is currently on 8 points. 2 points from Dubravka, 2 from Sarr, and then 4 from Gahey, who did get Defcon. Gahey, I'm really pleased that I've got him in my team, so I'll be playing him. I think I do quite like the back 4 formation. So I think I might try and utilise that a bit more. But now we've got Spurs, Everton. See how that goes, see how much that destroys the rank even further. The clocks have changed, which means it's roast dinner season, and Az makes such a good roast dinner. So we've had a roast dinner, now going for a walk because I feel like a potato on legs. But the Everton Spurs game has kicked off. When we left the house, it was 0-0. I will update you on whether anyone has scored. I think the ones that I'd like to avoid scoring in this one are Kudus, because I've seen him in a couple of teams. Enjoy. How do we say it? Endai. That's not how Jamie Redknapp said it. And Tarkovsky. Yeah, it's true. To be fair, I've just thought about that. Yeah, maybe Jamie Redknapp's not the one to go for. But they're probably my main threats at the moment. Okay, it turns out I was wrong. There's a bigger threat to my rank, which is Van de Ven, who just scored and is the most owned defender in the game. So that's aged really well. This game is so funny because it just finds new ways to hurt. Another Van de Ven goal. I'm going to repeat, the highest owned defender in the game, which I don't own. Can't make it up. Ridiculous. Just realised Sam from FPL Family has him on her bench, but she bench boosted. So what a bench boost from her. That is insanely good. Just live streamed, which was really fun. Nice to talk to everyone. There was a lot of Rodon benches and Van de Ven benches. Some people had Rodon and Van de Ven on the bench. Oh God, stress. But I came away with a green arrow, 50 points in total. I'm not sure where my green arrow takes me, but it's not going to be that high. But on the plus side, Tops Now, ordered a Tops Now card. João Pedro's first Premier League goal and assist for Chelsea. Thought obviously you have to get that. Turned out to be a numbered one. So I am absolutely thrilled with that. Number 16 out of 50. That is my first Tops Now that is numbered. I'm really pleased. So the game week has ended on a high because of that. But a green arrow, pleased that spoke about my transfer options on the stream, so do go and check that out to see what I'm thinking. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.